So it's looking like Stephen A. Smith and Terrell Owens got into a heated altercation online, man. The Twitter fingers was really heavy between these two gentlemen. And I would like to highlight everything in today's video. So with that being said, let's get right into the Stephen A. Smith and Terrell Owens beef. So everything kickstarted when Stephen A. Smith went to Joe Budden podcast and he was talking about Max Kellerman. Let's check out that clip right here.
What do you say to the people say they saw the tension between you and Max developing on air before his departure from the show? Did you hear any of that?
I heard some of it. I would take full responsibility for that. That's totally my fault.
Okay.
And the reason why it was my fault, because I didn't like working with him, man. It's just that damn simple. I didn't like it. I thought the show was stale. I thought that we had flatlined when it came to the public at large. And I'm trying to win. I mean, I didn't want to go from number one to number two when Skip left. That's not what I wasn't having that. That shit was not going to happen.
Did anything in the numbers say that you might have been headed that way?
No, but to me it did.
Creatively?
To me it did, not just creatively, but the consistency of the number.
Got it.
In other words, it wasn't going this way.
Yeah.
It was just there.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I was feeling. And it was like, you know, listen, I had mad respect from him from the standpoint that white dude, highly intelligent, Ivy League educated from Columbia, smart as a whip, can talk his ass off, can talk about anything. And I get all of that. But you weren't an athlete and you weren't a journalist. And the absence of the two components left people wondering, why should we listen to you? Okay, well, you might have had that figured out on Sports Nation, or you might have had that figured out on another show. But on this show, if you looked at the content emanating in the social stratosphere, meaning YouTube and other components that you use to measure one's cachet, Q ratings, focus groups, all of these different things, it was like I was damn near doing the show by myself because we were oceans apart in terms of cachet. Well, how are you oceans apart from me if you sitting right across from me 5 days a week for the whole 2 hours? Because one of us is resonating and one of us is not in that platform. And so for me, I was like, look, this is what it is. And we had a number of conversations, one-on-one, many, many times. I know this audience. I know what they're looking for. I know what they need, et cetera, et cetera. At some point, you're going to do what you need to do or you don't. And if you don't do what you need to do, I'm going to get somebody who will.
Okay, so that pretty much kickstarted the conversation about Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman relationship on social media. A lot of Twitter users went online giving their opinions about it, and a Twitter user had put out the clip of Stephen A. Smith, Terrell Owens, and Max Kellerman. I think we all remember that clip. Let's go back and revisit that right here. Here's a video.
Max is going to get in here, and like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. With his coming, with his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
I'm just saying, dog.
Wait a minute. Wait to finish.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to check you right now. You don't cross the line.
I'm just saying.
Time. Wait a minute. You don't cross the line. First of all, like I said, you, Colin Kaepernick, Eric Reed, any of y'all that want to debate me in front of black people and talk about what's best for black people, name the time and place, I'll show up. I don't want to hear, what's the definition of blackness? Is there a definitive definition of blackness? Why are you giving the impression that because I don't march lockstep with every single thing that Colin Kaepernick wants? Okay, excuse me. Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm not agreeing.
Wait a minute.
I'm not agreeing with everything that Colin Kaepernick has done.
I'm not saying that, but you said, you just sat up there and used an expression. More blacker. Excuse me. I'm from Hollis, Queens, New York City. You ain't the only brother out there that's in the streets. I'm in the streets every day.
I get it.
And so let's be very clear. And you damn well know that's the truth. And so my point to you is this. Again, I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to go that route. But based on just what you just said, this is supposedly Stephen A. and T.O. going at one another. Did you know that I invited Colin Kaepernick to give him this platform for the entire 2 hours? I said, you can edit the damn show. You can have it live. We can talk whatever you want to talk. The floor is yours. I also gave that invitation to Eric Reed. I know people at other networks that has given Colin Kaepernick that same thing. They disagreed with him to some degree. Are you questioning their blackness too? Come on, man. There's certain things that's crossing the line.
Dude, I mean, you're taking it as disrespect. There's no disrespect.
There's no disrespect to that?
No, dude. It's tongue in cheek, but at the same time, like I said, I'm in the streets. Like I said, I hear what's going on. And as I said.
Okay, so a Twitter user said, this is why he doesn't mess with Max Kellerman. Terrell Owens responded and said facts. And that tweet right there pissed off Stephen A. Smith. We all know Stephen A. Smith has been heavily using Twitter and social media, especially since he created his podcast. So this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say in response to Terrell Owens' tweet. He said, now, as for this dude, that's an entirely different story. You know how I feel about your sorry ass, Terrell Owens, and you know why. You should thank your heavenly father I haven't zeroed in on you with the trifling shit you tried to pull. Tell folks to ask ESPN what your desperate ass tried to pull. Keep on talking. Eventually, you'll expose yourself. Real facts. Or maybe I'll just dedicate the entire Stephen A. Smith show / podcast on YouTube this Monday to all the things that you tried to do behind the scenes. To brothers. Over the years while claiming someone is more of a brother than others. Let me think about that over the next 24 hours. And this is what Terrell Owens had to say. He said, now, Stephen A., ask me if I'm scared. I thank God every day, or I at least try to, but whatever you do best. I'm not worried. You don't have to make some bold attempt to expose me because I have nothing to hide. You're mad because of the advice of my attorney after we filed against ESPN because on air, without my consent, you shared our text conversation. I'm not sure that constitutes as desperate, but enlighten us all. So my boy, hone in on me. I'm good. I'm blessed and God got me. You're still salty about that interview I did with you and Max a few years back. And I said what I said, and today I'm still Team Max. Got that man fired. That's messed up. You saw me in Colorado. You should have told me about my sorry ass then. Terrell Owens responded to Stephen A. Smith's other tweet and he said, behind what scenes? Again, man, I'm not worried because I stand on my character and who I am. You better come with some facts and not this hearsay and anonymous sources because that's not going to fly. And Terrell Owens had put out some other tweets. He was talking about Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, and he said they went 1-for-11 last year and the schedule was made before Deion stepped on the scene. And now look what's need now. Primetime games, no pun intended. Call me and let's talk about your guy. Stephen A. Smith is still mad at me about Max Kellerman's statement that exposed him, and now he wants to expose me because I went after him through legal representation about an issue. So my ass is sorry and pathetic. Terrell Owens also said, I can't wait to hear what he's going to expose me about. Anything to get the people to tune in to increase the ratings on his show. But I'm here for it. Hey, Stevie, when it's all said and done and you open your mouth with the annoying overuse of vocabulary to try to expose me, I'm still Team Max. And Kyrie Irving even had to step in on Twitter, man, and he said, as Stephen A. Smith, can y'all call each other like grown, mature men and clear the air without all of this extra social media back and forth? Get what you need off your chest and move on. There's more important things to do. And Stephen A. Smith responded to Kyrie Irving's tweet and he said, respectfully, bro, you don't know the whole story. I have nothing to say to his sorry, pathetic ass, but that doesn't mean you're wrong. You are right, bro. I'm man enough to admit that I will stand down. And Terrell Owens said, don't stand down now. I'll be sorry and pathetic. Be sure to keep that same energy when you see me next time. You see, I'm not intimidated by you because you have a platform and a loud mouth to claim that you're going to allegedly expose me about something. It seems to me that you're the one being exposed. Please expose me. Let us know what you got. I, along with everyone else, will be waiting. I don't bother nobody. I'm just me. And if you don't like me, then that's a personal problem. Okay, guys, and that's pretty much everything that went down between Stephen A. Smith and Terrell Owens on Twitter. And I would like to show you guys a video of Stephen A. Smith talking about Terrell Owens because I had covered this a long time ago and not that many people saw it because I posted it on my second YouTube channel. And this was a while ago. Stephen A. Smith had revealed his issues with Terrell Owens and the reason why he doesn't like Terrell Owens. So I would like to highlight that again in today's video because a lot of people don't know about this. I do because I cover Stephen A. Smith. So with that being said, let's go back and watch this clip of what Stephen A. Smith had to say about Terrell Owens. Here's the video. Before I highlight today's video, be sure to smack that thumbs up button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And if you've been around to this YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're new to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, comment down new sub. I appreciate you guys for showing this channel so much love. I really do appreciate that. Salute. Let's get into Stephen A. Smith saying he almost had to confront Terrell Owens about revoking his black card. Here's the video.
I remember the one time where things almost got, this is the one time I almost lost it. When T.O. came on the air and said that Max seemed blacker than me.
Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. Coming, with his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
I'm just saying, dog.
Wait a minute. Wait to finish.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to check you right now. You don't cross the line.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. You don't cross the line. And it took everything in me not to go all in. When he walked into that Lions den, I had to remember my humanity. And there are things that I could have brought up, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. But that was the closest that I had ever come to like getting medieval. And there's a different element that was about to come out of me, but I stopped myself.
All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys coming over here, showing the channel some love. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and we out. And while I have your attention already, y'all should go check out these other YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. That helps this channel continue to grow. I really do appreciate you guys, man. And we out. Salute. Peace.